What up, people? You know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Been running around all day. All day, man. Had to film earlier to show y'all the Moroccan movement, about their laws. And actually just show you how the police just take advantage of wanting to come in somebody's house and do what they want to do because they feel they got a piece of paper and they can do what they want to do. But when you know your laws, it's impossible. And when they violate them laws, it's an automatic lawsuit. So I was going through it earlier with y'all, and I was saying it kind of slow because I wanted to make sure I, say the right thing. Because I'm still in the learning process with a lot of, the laws that I didn't even know about. And so, I was giving the breakdown and doing it, kind of slowly, but y'all got the picture. And I wanted y'all to see, which I'm sure y'all have seen it before, time and time again, how they actually run up in somebody's house. And every chance I get, I'm gonna have to bring these type of things to y'all attention so y'all understand the law. And if y'all understand what she was saying and how she was breaking it down, we need to learn those terminologies as well and what they all mean so you can fluently speak it. And then after that, I had to run out, go feed the homeless. Thanks to everybody that's been donating, because those donations, the money, go towards helping what's going on, being able to pay people gas money, get out there to feed the homeless, get the food, go buy it, all of the above, man, and keep this content coming to y'all. So I appreciate the donations. Everybody that, want to donate, I just want y'all to understand where the money is going to. And the people that has donated, they'll know where the money is going to. It's being put in the right perspective in the right way. So with that being said, I was just out there, and it was it was off camera. And after, we was finished serving the plates and stuff, it was a cat kind of young out there. And I had to ask him, I'm like, what made you be out here and want to be around the homeless movement? You look like you can be somewhere working, get a job, and be on your feet. And he said something to me that was kind of crazy to me. He said that he was in a gang, and he wanted to, get out of the gang. And the powers that be in that gang didn't want to hear it. Started threatening him. He was scared. He was living with his mother and his sister, and I think he said his niece and nephew was there. And he said he couldn't even get a job, because he get a job, they'll still come to your job and get you. So he took it upon himself to be homeless. Now, if that story is all the way true, then to me, in my mental, that's really sad that we pushing us not just into the jails and into the grave, we pushing us out of our own homes as well. And we doing this to ourselves, our own culture. And he looked like he was so happy to get that plate. And it made me feel good to actually feed him and be able to feed everybody else. But it also made me feel bad that this man can't go home due to the fact of he's scared that the movement he was running with, the gang he was running with, would actually do something to him, because he wanted to just change his life and not be in that world no more. So now I gotta wonder, like, what's going on? I want to talk to my blood brothers, my Crip brothers, and mind you, I got family that's in there. I got in those movements, and I got friends that's in those movements, and I consider them family as well. They call me, I'm coming. I call them, they coming. And I'm not just saying in a negative manner. I mean, if they need something, if I can help them get on their feet, I got them. And vice versa. That's what this should really all be about. So I'm not biased to the situation. we gotta figure out now what to actually do, because if y'all not paying attention and y'all part of those movements, the government, the state's police, the state's attorneys, the regular police, they're getting together now and putting our brothers behind bars. And y'all see that now with the young thugs and the wife and Lucci's. All the, the guys is in jail for RICOs, and they talking about getting anybody they can get that's pushing a gang movement. So my thing is, why we just can't change the narrative? I'm not saying is something wrong being part of a movement. You had Black Panthers. They did things that was for the right. So why the Bloods and Crips, we can't get together and team up? And I'm not saying we as in me, because I'm not a part of either. But what I'm saying is, even though a person is not part of it, don't mean that he can't help change the narrative. Why the narrative have to be that the Bloods and the Crips shoot up and kill each other? Sometimes don't even shoot the right person and kill an innocent person. Why we can't stop that? And I know it's hard because y'all, got rivals. Y'all, one done killed one and the other done killed the other. And it got to come to some point where they say, or where y'all say, man, enough is enough of this stuff. Because where else are we gonna go? They got jails. It's making our culture distinct. So they got the jails for you. Then you got your loved ones that's going crazy because you're in jail. You got your loved ones going crazy because you're getting killed. You got your loved ones going crazy because now you can't even come home because you are scared of your own gang that you was a part of, because you've done something wrong. Why we have to be about hurting each other or hurting people? Why we can't just say, this will make the police will not have a job to do actually for putting you guys in jail for just being friends and being together every day? Why not be together? And just for instance, because if I had 20, 30 people that was up under me doing things, I'd make millions of dollars. Guys can throw parties. Everybody out there passing flyers out, getting together, having meetings on how to make the parties better. Guys can start a shirt company, get out there with the shirts. Everybody out there hustling the shirts somewhere at a flea market. Wake up every day with that on your mind. And those are just examples. Or just doing things that can make things better for us as a culture instead of wilding out. There's been rival gangs that actually have patched up and put their differences aside. It doesn't matter who got the last lick, because I understand it's all about, I'm going to get my lick back. But sometimes it just comes to a point where you're just going to have to just say, man, it is what it is. Let's everybody let's cut our losses and leave this alone, because they got somewhere for you to go sit down for a long time. And I know y'all young cats, y'all like, man, I don't need to listen to OG. It's about what we doing now. We got our own OGs. But even your own OG have to listen to another OG, older people. I got friends that's in those movements, but they doing the right thing. They got jobs. They actually do parties themselves. They actually are investing in other businesses and trying to do things that's right. They probably got a certain age by being in that movement when they was younger. And, it is what it is at this point. But they still out trying to help people and trying to show and do the right thing. So those are the movements that we should be worrying about right now, because it's only going to get worse. And you're giving them more ammo and more fuel to put on the fire to put our black brothers in jail, meaning you guys that's part of that movement. And like I said, I'm not biased to it. I call it teamwork. Everybody's together. They wake up every day. They happy. They smiling. Y'all meet at the same places. We all did that. We wasn't claiming a gang, but we all was together and do the same things that a gang could do. We used to be out there wilding out, and it came to a point like, what is it all about? People get mad because you in a club and somebody bump cross you, and you know you got your team. You were like, man, either had your team beat them up, or now it's a big rival fight over just because of a bump. I have friends in the movement. Somebody might bump them in the club, and they might say, excuse me. They ain't looking at they part of a big organization or a big movement or whatever you want to call it, or a big gang, and they're going to go ahead and start no trouble. My young boys, man, y'all got to figure it out, because I understand y'all got 5, 10, 15, 20 years up under your belt, but you're still only hurting yourself. And then when a lot of y'all get in there, now y'all want to back away from the game when you're in there. Some of you don't. You still roll with what's going on, but you get in there, you wilding out, you ain't learning nothing, fighting, hurting other people that come into jail. Now we all in there fighting like wild animals. What we getting out of that? Nothing. We got to tighten up out here, man. And I know, I know a lot of y'all might see this video and be like, man, F that dude. I don't care what he's saying. Anybody mess with us, man, we handling our business. But go look in the mirror and just add it up and say, what do it all mean after I go outside and when I wake up and go and shoot or kill somebody? What do it all mean when I wake up and go outside, somebody make me mad, me and my boys beat them down, then at the end of the day, the police looking for you. Now you got to hide from police. I've been on the run before. That don't feel good. Got to look over your shoulder every minute. Hopefully the police ain't coming to get you. And if you're bonded out, hopefully the bondsman ain't on your neck. So we got to tighten up out here, bros. Like, let's get the police something not to do. Have meetings about, how we can make this better, man. If you can. If you can talk to the powers that be in your movement, ask them what can y'all do to make it better. I ain't saying don't be a part of your movement. I'm just saying make something better. It'll be better for y'all. It'll feel good. All of y'all can make some money, go traveling, having fun. Can't wake up every day and don't think about doing something to make some money, because you only want to think about it when you get locked up. Now you want to call people to help bail you out. You don't got no money for bail. You want commissary inside of there. Then somebody don't send you money. You mad at them because you want them to send you money, and you was the one that was out there wilding and doing the wilding out. Now you want to feel people disloyal to you. Now if you in there and your team know you in there, yes, it's a right that they come get you and help get you out. Sometimes I've done seen guys say their own team ain't come get them and left them in there, and they ain't understanding why. So it make me wonder, why would I be a part of anything? I don't care what it is. If it was a Black Panther movement and they left me in jail, I would be upset with them too, and they was fighting for what was right to better us as black people. We got to, man. A lot of us is leaving from here. A lot of us is dying, going to jail. Our family members is hurt. The only thing about jail is your family can come see you. Some can touch you, some can't in some jails. Then they got to leave you there. So it's always going to be a sad moment until either you come home, or if you never come home, then now they, you in jail living and dying slowly. So now your kids got to grow up with you in jail, never get to know their mother or their father. What do it all mean? Look in the mirror and say, what do it all mean after I go out there and blow somebody's head off, one of my ops or whatever, come back? I know to y'all the feeling might be good. Yeah, I got one. We got him. Yeah. Laughing and joking. I've been watching how, they've been showing all of these new rappers and beefing with each other and then talking about it, rapping and having fun, laughing over the internet, putting on a show for the people out here. And these people that when they watch it, They don't care nothing about it. After that video go off, they don't care nothing about what y'all talk about. And then y'all rap good. Y'all can think about other things to rap about and make people, feel you and feel your music. Y'all rapping about going back over to the so-and-so street to go and get so-and-so. And then he's coming back and then he want a video. And no, real gangsters don't do that, man. They ain't even really talking on the phone. They're back and forth. And I'm not saying that to say nobody's real gangsters. What I'm saying is doing that only bring the police straight to you. Then you go into jail. So with that being said, if that's the only way you could think of doing that, then there's no need to be doing it. Not only that, the main reason of why not to do it is because are you here to enjoy life or you just here for the moment to die later? You was born to be here on this earth, to be a good person. I'm sure that's what your parents wanted. Some people probably grew up with their parents, so they wouldn't know if that's the key or not. But do you really think that you came here for a few minutes to be here for a couple years, and whether you die or not? Are y'all thinking what's going to happen 2-3 more years? You thinking about waking up every day, drinking beer, smoking, and just go outside and worry about who to kill, or just go outside and stand around and play dice or play cards? That's not going to get you nowhere, man. When you look at these brothers that's on TV that's making it and winning, they got out there and worked every day. That's the only way you're going to get it. And that's another problem with our culture. People see another person do it and they not doing it, and they don't want to put the work in to do it. So now they upset with that person and want to say, oh, that ain't nothing. Basically as if they can do it better. I don't have no problem with you being competitive. Do it better. But we can do it and just have fun with it. We ain't got to throw it up in each other's face and create confusion. I've seen it happen plenty of times. From little small basketball games. Some guys can't take when they lose on the basketball court. And when you play ball, you talk junk to each other. Some guys take it out of proportion and want to fight. And then it could lead to to other things. And that don't make nothing right. Ever. So my whole point is, the Bloods and Crips movement, man, y'all could go to start something crazy, man. Basketball foundations. Because it's a bunch of y'all. Get out there and just organize, strategize. Get with somebody that know how to do these things. And, put your things in perspective with your team. And your mind will be somewhere doing something else. But if each other's mind on, I got to duck him, y'all gonna keep the guns on y'all. Because y'all know, I don't want to say scared. Y'all know that it's a it could be a great chance of either one of y'all get caught without the gun and get killed. People comes to a truce and try to actually do it, we won't never have to worry about that. And I know I ain't gonna reach everybody with this one video, but I'm telling you, we'll have better results. We wouldn't have to worry about no police, because they wouldn't have a job to do, because y'all doing all the right things. It'll be more money amongst the team, because the more people putting in that work, the more money y'all gonna make. Y'all get famous faster. Or let's not even say famous, successful. You might start selling t-shirts. You might start selling hats. And different names on the hats, or different logos on the hats that fit your brand. And it's a bunch of y'all out selling them. It'll get popular fast. And you'll start making money. That's just an example. Because other than that, we're not going to win doing it this way, man. You're not, man. My young boys, I'm telling you, need to listen to your older cats. Even tell your OG to listen to his OG. That can take y'all somewhere and teach y'all some things. Or take the knowledge from them, come back, have y'all meetings, and put a plan together. And don't think it's going to work the first time. Nothing you're going to do the first time Always gonna be right. You gotta stick at it, stick at it, stick at it. So once it start blowing up, y'all gonna appreciate that, man. You're gonna appreciate what you got. So yeah, bros, let's tighten up, man. Let's see what we can do and put something together, man. Hopefully y'all pay this some attention and it reach people in every state. Over in London, my people that be hitting me up from London. Over in Africa, my people hit me up in Africa. That's going down over there, man. Let's tighten up. Let's pull each other coat, man. Listen, man. This right here, let's tighten up and do it this way. I ain't saying let's don't be down with the movement. Let's tell them, yo, let's try to patch it up with our rivals. And let's start doing some things together. Even if we don't do it with our rivals, all of us together can do it. And tell our rivals they can do something too. Let's get them a point on how to make some money. That's what y'all should be throwing at each other on the internet. Man, do it this way. Yo, y'all need to do this. We doing this, so y'all do that. All that stuff should be going down the internet. Not all this crazy, who shot you? Who was on the steps bleeding? Why, man? Nobody's laughing with y'all, man. Except somebody ignorant. And we start doing the right thing, the ignorant people gonna have no choice but to tighten up. And the police gonna have no choice but to tighten up, meaning loosen their grips with trying to lock people up for RICOs because you're not doing nothing illegally. It's to the point now, y'all can't even say a few words or do a one little signal. You might be doing this, yo, come here. And they gonna say it's a gang sign. You just saying, come here. And now you got a RICO. It's that simple now. They getting ready to take away all our young black brothers that want to be a part of this. Y'all got to leave that alone, man. And that gun and killing stuff. But you ain't got to leave alone your movement if you don't want to. I'm just saying, make it a positive one. That's it. And they ain't got no wins after that. We got all the wins. We got all the power. We have fun. We can open up businesses. We get together. That's why you see it boards, people, corporations, they got 10, 20 people sitting around a table. Could be 10, 20 of us sitting around a table, man. Everybody putting in $10 or $10,000 and eating towards that one path. Everybody on that table is eating, and even the staff that's working. Now we doing what we supposed to do as a culture, man. Let's tighten up, fellas. Let's go. Everybody share this. Please subscribe. Thanks for all the donations. You can hit me up at _Bernard Riggin, RIGGIN. Hit me up on my Instagram. The Real Big Boosie, at The Real Big Boosie. Let's have conversations. Chop it up with me, man. Whatever we can do to make things better out here, man. And don't forget, man, feed the homeless in your state and cities too, if you get a chance, if you have it. Everybody not gonna have it. But make sure y'all donate. hit the donations for me, because I gotta keep it rolling as much as possible. Them boys and them women, them grown men, them ladies, they out there smiling, man. I even gave a lady, she was out there pregnant with a sign up. Her and her husband. Her husband wasn't there, but when I got back to bring the plate, he was. And, you know, that right there is just the real kicker. A pregnant woman got to be out there homeless. So, whatever we can do, man. You rolling with your boy, Big Boosie. See y'all later, man. I had a real mission, and I'm not finished. Peace.